They'll love those action movies.
Try to go after Sniper, but Sniper's already back towards the turret in time. Nice use of the ulti there from Whippo. Sniper in danger. First blood over to the big man as FlyQuest is on the board, but River's ready to get one back. The Gragas will not escape from this as Quid looks for a second. Does not find the seismic shove there on Busio that could have set it up. A 1-for-1, 6 minutes into the game. For the Fates call, but now it's FBI in trouble. Grand Starfall over the top as River makes his way into the fight, and now they've locked up Inspired here in the front line, and FBI's got the first kill. It looked a little wild here at the start, but Sniper arrives to make it even wilder. Busio and Masu trying to get away as River jumps forward. A little bit more damage is needed, and Quid provides. Busio falls. 2-0 for 100 Thieves in another fast fight. All right, Busio in danger, but the TP right behind 100 Thieves means it could turn around very quickly as Whippo makes his entry, and River is shut down. Beautiful start there for FlyQuest, as it looks like the second should be guaranteed. There's no Fates call ready to save Ayla, and Whippo even lives. Now the pressure's on to Sniper, but Busio falls to Quid. That empowered extra rock, enough damage. It's FlyQuest on the right, and they're the ones with the Drake aggro, but it's not dropping very quickly at all. Both teams know it's going to be a fight first, as Ayla goes in, finds Whippo, knocks him up into the air. Beautiful burst down onto the Gragas, and the top laners out of the picture. 100 Thieves use quite a few resources on it, though. How are the cooldowns going to play out here? FBI jumping in, Ayla thrown forward, Fates call, needs to try to lock up Masu, but he's surely going to drop first. Now Busio's got to try to get away, but he re-engages instead. He's trying to use the tankiness, but a massive Shurima shuffle coming out from Quad as FlyQuest fight back, and now they've overtaken the fight. It's Quad and Masu against River and Sniper, and Accelerated Shock Blast is not enough to save Quid, and FlyQuest gets a 4-for-3. It's a bloodbath in bottom. And FlyQuest are the ones with the gold lead as well, as Whippo goes in, looks for the engage here on FBI. He doesn't quite have the angle there, the explosive cast, but he has Busio, and that's good enough. Whippo continues looking for a little bit more, but it doesn't look like they'll find a whole lot just yet. FlyQuest mid before he's able to get away. Meanwhile, Quid's ride is interrupted. He wanted to use the Weaver's Wall to try to get up there and assist River, but instead he's going to be caught out, and now River is killed instead. Disjointed play from 100 Thieves. FlyQuest, they're trying to corral the cow, but it doesn't matter. Sniper's down, and Ayla and FBI surely aren't going to get anything of value here. Whippo ready to keep on slowing these guys down, but he's got to be a little bit careful as now Busio jumps into the back, finds a knock-up onto FBI, and he's gone. Masu came knocking, and 100 Thieves dropping as FlyQuest now 3,000 gold ahead. Enemy team Inspired jumping in after FBI here, putting on a little bit of pressure. Third hit of the third talent strike takes him down as Masu gets the kill credit. But man, what an Alistar game from Busio. And what about the rest of the fight though? Whippo jumping into the middle of everybody, but he's already got the stasis, so they can't rightfully punish him. Quad goes on a killing spree, and Quid is already dead. FlyQuest full sending it. Everybody's got to know their role. They got to know what their champ does. They got to know where they got to be, and that's what FlyQuest has been doing in the second half of this game as Busio makes yet another engage, and Sniper's going to die again. Ayla follows right after as Quad continues leading the charge after River and Whippo zones Quid and FBI away with a seismic shove, not finding its way onto anybody, and a rampage for Quad. For anybody left standing on 100 Thieves, and FBI is not going to survive. The minions are still there. The remaining Nexus turret falls. They want to try to get one more on Quid, and Inspired dies with a fountain laser. FlyQuest might have struggled a little bit early, but man, they put
set up to go force at objectives.
This is absolutely disastrous for 100 Thieves. It's first blood over to FlyQuest, and it's on Sniper's Gnar that just teleported back. This is a massive loss for the hunting, but Ayla, this is not where he wanted to be. He goes on a magical journey straight to hell. Whippo's the one sending him there. He did not want to punch that ticket. But FlyQuest is not done. They're still looking to potentially contest this as Quad is going to hang around and try to clear out the wave underneath the tier 1 turret. A nice engage coming out from Busio, finds it onto 3, but now he could be in danger as they haven't found any kills here just yet. Quid is going to die. Nice job from Whippo. He's already found 2. He's looking for a 3rd. That hot dog's about to get munched, and Inspired's chowing down. FBI tries to escape, but it's 5 FlyQuest players on the hunt. They don't even need to land the grand entrance. FlyQuest just mopped the floor with them.
That's why we said that is a FlyQuest objective. 100 Thieves, you can tell the idea though. They thought because they got a good side attack there onto Quad.
Another pick comes through, another death onto Ayla's Bard, and another kill in the pockets of Masu's Zaya. FlyQuest continuing to keep the pressure on the mid lane here as this flash to ram the Herald into that thing. It's barely hanging on with 10% HP.
Look at that purple hot dog on the ground.
That purple hot dog, somebody dropped that on the sidewalk and decided not even to pick it up.
Yeah,
that is biodegradable material. Trying to get away as, Ayla does not manage to temper fade Whippo, only himself. The Croc's gonna knock him down, easy peasy. Realm Warp from Quid arrives, but then down to about half HP, flashes over the wall, ready to join up with the rest of FlyQuest. Whippo is already godlike, grabbing the kill there onto Quid. Quad arrives in the middle of everybody. He's gonna buy time here with the stasis. Sniper wanting to see if he can do anything about it, but no, FBI is gonna get hunted down. The Chaos Finally, it's 100 Thieves on the board, but at what cost? Inspire jumps over the wall, forcing the flash back out from Ayla. 100 Thieves, 25 minutes into the game, finally get their first kill, but it costs them 3 more bodies and a tier 2 turret.
And a Baron.
And of FlyQuest on the push. He doesn't have the dominance. I don't think he really needs it, Kobe. FlyQuest just waiting on a couple more minion waves. Tempered Fate ain't gonna get nothing as Ayla drops again. Masu ready to keep the push going forward. Double kill back over to Quad as the Chaos Storm still putting the pressure on 100 Thieves as Quid steps forward and finally grabs the shutdown back onto Masu. And FlyQuest are making their game-ending push here onto the fountain, onto the steps of 100 Thieves. It's 17